Hey everyone, Sensei Victoria Whitfield here, your journey partner in business, welcoming you back to another business energy flow forecast from my mansion here in Union County, New Jersey. It is fall, so I'm super excited to be sharing with you all of the beautiful autumnal glory of my home state. Yay! Welcome home. And you'll get to see this when you come in person for your session or your VIP day here at the mansion. This is for the week of November 12th of 2023. And this is giving you your insights, your forecast, your what to expect for the week ahead so that you can come into alignment with the flow of abundance. So this is for impact-driven entrepreneurs and leaders who want to get and stay grounded and clear in mind, body, and business. This is for those of you who are ready to increase your energy so that you can increase your impact and your income in your industry. So let's get to it. November 12th, the week of November 12th, 2023. Super duper grateful to get to share this reading with you. Shout out to my dad. Happy birthday. It's his birthday, November 12th. Love you, Dad. Thank you for all of your support, your inspiration, and your cheerleading. Love my dad so much. And I want to extend to you the idea this week that your words matter. Your words matter now more than ever. And my spirit guides told me to talk to you about that, especially with the idea of AI, right? So if you're not familiar with what exactly AI is, I want you to think of it as a search engine based off of language that is automatically going in the background, right? So what you say is what AI pulls up. So for those who've been playing with ChatGPT or different AI tools, it's a large language model approach to computing. So if you want to give an order, you got to speak the word so that it may be so. Does this sound familiar? Right? It's not more intelligent than you. It assists you in moving faster. So I like to think of it as assisted intelligence rather than artificial intelligence, as if you can't use it as a tool. It's a tool to help you be better. And this poses a problem for those of us who are not very precise with our words. If you don't know what you want and you don't know how to articulate what you want and why you want it, oh my, AI is going to leave you in the dust. Because think of it just like Tony Stark. He's able to talk to Jarvis and say, oh, order me a pizza, call so-and-so, etc. Right? He gives the word to the machine gives back the manifestation of the words that he uttered, right? AI is doing that very same thing for us. And so for those of you who are like myself and others in our community, we know about the law of attraction. We know that your words create your reality. We know the importance of being clear and high vibe in the words that we choose very mindfully. And this week in particular, my spirit guides are saying you really want to embrace that, not just because of AI and all the innovations that's going on right now, but because you are a conscious creator, period, right? You are the author of your life and your experience. What are you going to speak into existence? What do you want to call in for yourself? Take time, make time for calling in with precision. In particular, my spirit guides are saying, do a debrief and annual review. I will repeat that. Do a debrief and annual review this week. Now, if you go back to my annual reading, I rewatch it every single month, right? The month to ground, because that is what we talked about in the annual reading of, oh my gosh, this is the month where we need to make space to celebrate the wins, to evaluate the challenges and things that didn't go the way that we expected, to track our progress and our milestones, to communicate with clarity to ourselves the value and the transformation, the shift that we have brought this year thus far, right, in 2023. Be grateful. Harvest all of the wealth of awesome that you have done this year by doing a debrief and annual review. Go back and look, okay, what did I do this year? What am I proud? What am I not so proud? If I need to do this again, what would I do differently, right? Go back and do a debrief for the entire year. I will. My spirit guides just said, pull the card. So the tarot card of the week is the 9 of Air. 9 of Air. Expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights. It's coming as a confirmation. So what this card, the meaning of this card, when it's a confirmation, it means you already are in alignment with this and understanding it. 9 in numerology has to do with completion, things coming to a close, having a sense of closure and conclusion, the end of an era. And then air has to do with our mental state. This is logic. It is left-brained. It is the rational mind, our thinker, right? As a man thinketh. With it being the 9 of air, this week in particular, you want to focus on closure, closing open loops, coming back to and finishing projects, right? The words are interesting, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, and sleepless nights. So when we don't close loops, when we don't finish the project, when we leave things not done, what can happen is that it steals our sense of peace, right? I'm going to read to you from the book. So give me 1 second to grab that for you. Okie doke. Here we are. So the 9 of air, positive thinking is essential right now. Your own obsessive negative thoughts are the true culprits behind the trouble you fear. Release your guilt and realize that regret is a wasted emotion. Turn your attention on the amazing possibilities for the future and leave the past behind. If you're having unpleasant dreams at this time, write them in a journal, bless them for their desire to inform you, and then send them away to the angels. If depression is an issue, encourage those affected to seek professional counseling. Additional meanings of this card: sleeplessness, racing thoughts, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, worry, and stress-related illness. So this is why, this is why we have got to do a debrief and annual review this week in particular, because this is a source of stress, not knowing all of the good, as well as not pulling the learnings out of all of the challenges, right? When we're high achieving, we tend to do great things and move on to the next thing, right? And that causes us to not receive the nourishment, right, of the gift of what we did get done. So we end up starving ourselves for faith, hope, and love to pursue in the future. On the flip side, if we don't step back to take a look at the challenges that came up, right? The frustration, the failures, the curveballs, the accidents, the not good things, right? The bad things. If we don't step back to look at what did I learn from this, again, it's going to steal your peace It's going to steal your energy and your, how do you say, joie de vivre, like your zest for life, your energy. It's going to steal your energy going forward. So this week in particular, debrief and annual review. And I get the chills as I say this. There's a part of you that knows that it's time, that you need to go grab your journal, go outside if you can, right? Or remove yourself from your normal settings, right? And sit back and look over the entire year. Glean the learnings, glean the wisdom. Take in the good. Take in the lessons. It wasn't all a piece of crap. It wasn't all a disaster. There was some really awesome stuff that happened this year. And yes, on the flip side, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. And if that happens again, hopefully you will have done this practice so that aha, I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to catch myself because now I know. Here it comes, the question. I'm curious, do you want my help with that? Is this like, ew? Is this the scariest possible thing that I could ask you to do? You're like, you need me to take a look over this last year? You, Victoria, are out of your mind. No. Right? Do you need help enjoying that process? Do you need help receiving all of the learnings, right? Would a tarot card reading, right, intuitive reading with my guides, help you see the wisdom, help you see the forest for the trees in this year behind you? Would that serve, right, for you or even for your team to help you come together in unity as a community of conscious creators rather than a bag of cats shaken up and thrown over everyone going which way? Do you need help with that? If so, go ahead and reach out. Don't be shy. 732-903-8573 is the number. Text there, leave a voicemail. I leave my phone on silent and off of my body because I'm electrosensitive. So when you call, do leave a message. It's not that I don't want to pick up. It's that it actually physically hurts my body to touch devices. So care for yourself, right, and each other. Make time this week for a debrief and annual review. There's some incredible lessons that have come out of this year. So with that, we're complete for this week of November 12th, 2023, the Business Energy Flow Forecast. You do not have to lose your glow as you grow in life and business. You are not alone in this. I'm sending you so much love. Bye for now.